Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
All right, what's up, everyone? Sushi Mr. Almond. Some cool names. Sick. What's up, Chantrix? Good to see you, dude. Nice. John Hughes here. Nice. Lucy's here. Yes. It is Wednesday. Let me think about this. So I teach Friday. I only have 4 more days that I teach at UCLA. I think. Yeah, I think I only have 4 more days. Holy shit. That's crazy. I got Friday, and then next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I got the final next Monday. Coming up fast for my students. Wow. Coming fast for me, too. This has been crazy. What's up, Recky Rec? Top of the morning to you as well, Sir Sensation. Top of the hour.
How long's it been since you started at UCLA?
I started April. It was like March 31st. So I think I've given a total of 23 lectures, because 3 of those days were just, giving out exams. But it's 10 weeks, 3 days per week, so that's 30. But then there's a holiday at least on one of those days, so that's 29. And then 3 of those days are also exams, so 26. So yeah, it'll be a total of 26 lectures when I'm done. I think I gave my 23rd one today.
23 lectures.
23 lectures. Recky says, "Why did my streak restart?" I don't know. Were you not here when we were streaming? Probably what happened.
Was it yesterday? Got timed out.
Recky got timed out yesterday?
Recky got timed out yesterday.
Recky, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? We had a lot of follows yesterday. I think we got like 10 follows. That's pretty crazy. Nice. Jeff on the stream streak. We did well, actually, on live streaming on YouTube. I remember, actually, I was looking at it. If I go to, like, YouTube, what was it? YouTube Studio.
We still didn't hit 50 likes. I'm so disappointed.
We're so close. I know. I think we hit 36. 35. We hit 35. Look at this. We hit 35.
I can't complain about that, can I?
Yeah. 35 is pretty decent. Also impressive. Wow, the watch hours kept going up. Wait, were people watching my live stream after it was done? That usually doesn't happen. People don't usually watch the live streams after we stream. It's kind of cool how it's like sinusoidal, right? Like people pop in, people come out, people pop in. 98 peak, average 43. Yeah, this was a better live stream for sure. One of the better ones. It's kind of cool.
Let's see if we can find a correlation between when people come in, stick around, and when I'm talking shit.
You know, it's actually funny. So wait, if you go into this view, I think I can click on this.
Go now.
Yeah, look, I can literally click in the video where the peak viewers are and like where we are, what's happening. So, I guess when I was doing the Stokes theorem question, that's around here and here, right? That's when I had not a lot of viewers. Also, I guess when I was doing the fucking buckets question, not a lot of viewers.
Yeah, because I was going to say, wouldn't you start at the base, the trough? Wouldn't you start the trough? And
yeah, just kind of saying. Well, you're probably losing people off like around here, so yeah. I guess people liked this part. I don't know. Oh, really? Shantrix, did I? Maybe. I thought with stream streaks it just counts as long as it's within like 5 minutes, right? I don't. If the stream resets, it should be okay. I think it counts it within the same one.
no, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Blame OBS.
If the stream resets, then you don't come back the second time around, because I've had people that have like streamed games.
Yeah.
And they've gone away for like an hour, and then they've come back and it's counted twice.
Oh, it's 2 different streams. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Today's Wednesday, so last tutoring stream of the week. Although I was talking with Sensation, we may start doing something on the weekends where we have you guys pick the topics, and then we'll like just go through it, kind of like an instructional thing, I guess. Kind of like teaching a class. Could be fun. Also experimenting, with doing education stuff on the weekends. We primarily stream during the week to help people out with like homework questions and things. But I was thinking maybe the weekend would be cool. Yeah, speaking of cool stuff.
Yeah,
Go on, Sensation. What's up?
I should probably explain to a few people. So
Yep.
somebody comes in, hands out a question, and we spend half an hour going over the question.
Well, dude, sometimes we spend an hour.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes we spend like an hour going through a question.
So the point was, people can like, we can have an actual class, and people can like ask questions about the topic at all.
But it's all related around like some central thing. I like it. It's a cool idea. I think we can definitely run with it over the summer, because I'll probably have... I don't know if I'll have more time, because now I'm teaching a class 5 days a week, but I won't be tutoring as much, because no one really needs a tutor over the summer. All right. Yes, also we still have the Wibbly Geometry Challenge. If you haven't done that yet, I'll make an announcement in the Discord, but make sure we got one more week till that's over. So help out our friend Nick and tell him what you think about learning geometry on his cool new platform. And you guys can win some prizes. It's cool. It's a win-win situation. Otherwise, let's see. I think we got some good screenshots that already came over. Oh, that's an old one, Abhishek's. Sushi had a good question. Hi, I was wondering, how did DC motors work? It's for my magnetism unit in grade 11 physics, and I'm just confused. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we can help Sushi out with that. What's up, Sushi? Yeah, here, let's start the stream off, and like I'll try to explain DC motors. Okay, cool. Here we go. Welcome to my office hours. My name is Dr. Gold, Sexual Education. The stream helps you with math, homework, science homework. All sorts of fun stuff. Split ring commutator. Ooh, there's some cool stuff going here. Right, so DC means the current isn't shifting, right? AC would be its shifting sign all the time. AC motor makes more sense to me. Because if you oscillate the polarity, you can kind of like oscillate the... You can oscillate the magnetic field, which then causes something to like spin around. But let's see for a DC motor. That's ChatGPT. Where's this? There we go. Yo, Raiden, what's going on, dude? Congratulations on graduating high school today. That's super dope, dude. Very cool. I swear, it's uploading your photo, Sushi. 1 second. It's probably very high resolution. Shantrick says you should add a forum chat for people sharing math science problems, so people can get can help when you're not streaming. Yes, that's a good idea, Shantrix. And I know that yeah, like Zach has that in his Discord, and so does Pen Center in the Elements. I could add one as well. Definitely could. I was talking with Sensation, and we want to like maybe like trim up a little bit the number of channels we have in the Discord. But so I'm hesitant to add new channels, but I think having a forum for people to submit homework questions when I'm not around is great. Okay. Why is
Remember yesterday you were saying about the whole not him. He says thank you on ChatGPT.
Oh yeah. If you say thank you on ChatGPT.
You said that. There's a oh crap, it's crashed. There's a Gallic meme page on Facebook, and that came up, and I thought that was quite funny.
Oh, is that he says thank you on ChatGPT? Yeah.
So stop. He says thank you on ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's hilarious. You could also just take the problems that are not solved from the forum. Yeah, that's another one I could do. Yeah. Oh wow, this is super high resolution. This image. Look at this sushi. I can like. This is why this took forever to upload. This must be like a 20 megabyte file or something. Yes, I could do that for sure. We tend to get a lot of questions during the stream anyways, so that I don't have to like dip into that. But I've thought about it before. Okay, look at this. I can get down to like the pixels. No, you're okay, Sushi. Okay. So this is a brush. Split ring commutator. Ooh. Okay. And then there is a magnetic field, which points from north to south, I guess, right? Let me see if I can get a better diagram for this. Let me see. One second. DC. If I say please and thank you to ChatGPT, maybe it'll keep me around for the uprising. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. What does the commutator do? Okay, cool. Oh, I think I understand how this works. This is pretty cool. Yeah, let's get rid of this because it's just a little bit too crazy. I may have gotten a bigger image that's going to make this a problem, but all right, one sec. Also, we'll go live on TikTok. Pray for my bandwidth, boys. Pray for my bandwidth.
Ave Maria? I don't know.
Ave Maria. Yeah, why is everything taking forever to upload today? What? Come on. Not even that bad of an image. Yeah, well, this is 1058.
We need to get you that fiber optic.
I do need a fiber optic connection, honestly, dude. Super annoying. What? Okay, anyways. All right. I'm just going to show it to you here how this works. Okay, because this is kind of silly. This is taking so long to upload. Okay. So, yes. In order for a motor to work, you need to have forces on something that causes it to rotate, okay? So, in this case, we have a piece of wire here, and then, let me see, come on, can this please load? I really just want this image to load, because I want to draw on this. I want to draw. Why can't I draw? Damn it. Okay. So, if you have a magnet here, a north pole magnet here, and a south pole magnet here, you have a magnetic field B that points from the right to the left, okay? And now let's say you have a DC power source. DC power source means that the current runs in one direction all the time, okay? So, in this case, positive is here on the left, negative is here on the right. So our current's going to run this way along the green arrow, right? And then it's going to come back and run along the green arrow this way. Now, anytime you have a current in a wire and you have a background magnetic field, you're going to have a force on that wire of current. And that force is the cross product of IL cross B is what it is. Wow, this is still not loading. What the hell? One sec. Let me just reload this. This is ridiculous. There we go. Good, good. I just want this image. I really just want this image. Can we just have this, please? Thank you. Okay, cool. Or if it's not going to do it, I'll just draw it by hand. Test. Yeah, okay, good. All right, here we go. All right, we got it. Okay, so watch. So you have current starting here. It's going this way, right? Oh, wait, what? Dude, what? No, come back. Okay. Technology today. What are we doing today, technology? That or my whiteboard website is just like super down today. Shouldn't current be going opposite direction because I thought current goes from negative to positive? No, so that has to do with a convention. We typically think about current running from positive to negative. You are correct that the electrons are running the other direction. But in the circuit's sense of current, we think current runs from positive to negative. You are correct that in order for current to run from positive to negative, it means that electrons have to run from negative to positive. But don't worry about that too much. Okay, so here's what happens. We have that the force on a wire, my 9th grade science class has failed me, yeah. So force on a wire is going to be equal to, and you said you're in 11th grade, Sushi, so I wonder, do you know about cross products yet? Not yet? Okay. Well, I'll show you. So this is going to be I, and then we say like L cross B. My teacher said it would be grade 12 for cross products. Yeah. Okay, well, here's the main thing. So if this is current times length, if current times length points in this direction and magnetic field points in this direction, this is magnetic field, then I cross B will point up. So the force will point up. This will be the force. Okay. So along this portion of the wire, you're going to have a force that's going to pull up on the loop. And this is considered the rotation point here. Sushi? So things rotate about this. What's up, Sushi? Oh, I heard Sushi for a second. Okay. And so if this gets pulled up, that means this whole thing is going to want to rotate this way. And by the same token, if you start looking at what the current's doing on this side of the wire, okay, the current's moving in this direction. And that cross product, if you have... So here, this was like IL, this was B, and this was the force. If IL points in the opposite direction that it did, but B is still pointing in this direction, now the force of your wire points down. Where did the I come from? The I is the current. Yeah. So technically, current, I is a scalar. That's why they leave it like this. And then L is the vector, which is the length that the current's traveling down. That's technically how they do that. Where did the I comes after E? That's too funny. Okay.
You probably answered this a million times, but why I?
Why I? What do you mean, why I? Why is I?
Man, right? No.
Why is I for current?
Yeah.
I is always current. Yeah. I don't know. We just use it. What, instead of C? Well, C is for like charge and stuff. Yeah. So the motion would be clockwise, actually, Sushi. Right? Because as your current goes around this way, here it gets pulled down. Okay? Here it gets pulled up. And so this exerts a torque on the whole thing, which then goes around in this direction. Okay? And then what's cool about this, right, is that once this thing rotates, do you see how this is like split? See how there's like a split here? And this brush is like what connects like the terminal here to the metal here. What's really cool about this is that once this thing rotates around, then this side will be over here, but it will be getting the positive side of the current. And so it'll just keep doing this. Yeah. So what happens is this thing moves until eventually it's like actually like perfectly flat. Like it's perfectly vertical, but you hope that you have enough momentum from it moving around that it doesn't stall and then it continues to move around. So yeah. So then you can think about, yeah, once this thing moves over to this side, now this would be over here and this would be getting the negative current, which would then still cause it to keep moving the other direction. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Could you explain that last part again?
Yeah, for sure.
About how the current would flip.
How the current would like flip?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this wire, right? Once it starts rotating in the clockwise direction, it's eventually going to like look like let me see if I'm trying to draw things in 3D. It's going to look kind of like this, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
I recognize it.
Okay, so when it's straight vertical, what actually happens to this is that the force on the wire here points straight up and the force on the wire here points straight down. Which means if it didn't have any momentum, like if it wasn't already moving, it would just stay still there, right? Because do you see how if you're exerting a force straight up on something that's straight up, there's no torque. So you're not rotating it all. You're just kind of like pulling the wire apart. But because this thing already had like some velocity from the force trying to shove it up, it's going to keep moving until it eventually gets past that vertical position. And then you're back to having like this over here. And then I'm trying to draw it. And then, wait, no, sorry. This is what I want to do. Okay, this is here. Yeah, and then this is like down here. Yeah. Let me see if there's like an animation for this. You know, there always are things. Let me see, like animation of DC motor. It's hard for me to draw things in 3D. Okay, maybe this has it. Silly commercials.
Motors are used in many fields of science.
No.
Motors are used in many fields.
Okay, let's. Okay, yeah. See, I like this. Now I have a picture. Okay, well, whatever. Can we just show the forces, please? Show me the forces. Yeah, there you go. That's F equals ILB. That's the cross product thing we're talking about. But right, so magnetic field always points from north to south. Do you see that's like the B they have in here? Yeah.
Yes.
And then I is pointing to the right. So by the right hand rule, if you point your finger like into the screen, you point B to the right from north to south. Your thumb is the force, which is F, and that points straight down here. Okay. And so that's why on the left side it wants to move down, and then on the right the current's coming back towards you. And so that's going to cause it to move up. Let's see if they animate like it doing that. Because then I want to show you what happens like after it rotates a little bit. Right. So once it rotates, I wish they showed the rotation. Once it's vertical, technically, oh, now I see why they put the space in there. Oh, that's super cool. Do you see how there's a gap here in this circle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is when the thing is straight up and down, when it's vertical, there's a gap in it so that no electricity is making contact with that loop. And so it just coasts through that position. So it doesn't have the ILB force trying to keep it locked there. That's really cool.
So the circuit is open?
Yeah, the circuit's open. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't realize. See, now I see that with the animation.
Direction of is usually attached.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, all these animations are kind of trippy. Yes, I see. I guess it's kind of harder to see in this picture because, you know, this gap I think would like still cause this to like kind of touch on both sides. But if there's like a very large gap here, let's say it's like a very large gap like that. Okay. Then whenever this thing flips up to being vertical, this brush is going to be touching nothing, and so there is no current running through the loop. Yeah. Someone in the chat says, keep in mind real DC motors have segmented commutators, so there's no total interruption. It's not cut into 2, it's cut into like 60. Oh, okay. So he's saying that like in the real world, with how they design motors, I think they don't do just one set of magnets. They do a couple of them at a bunch of different angles, so that there's never a point where you're losing the circuit or where you're losing the ability to move it. That's cool.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but for the 11th grade level, this is kind of all you have to do. You just have to basically say that here the force is up, here the force is down. That causes it to move clockwise. And then when it flips 180 degrees, now this side of the wire is over here, right? And this side of the wire is over here. But it's still connected so that the current is still running like this. So you still have current this way, you still have B field this way, you're still going to have a force that pulls it to be clockwise. Yeah.
Oh, so nothing changes, just the wires go 180 and like
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, when this flips, right? This thing is technically over on this side, right? And then this has like moved over to this side. But because of how these things are attached to the circuit here, Sushi, this right side always gets the negative end of the current, and this left side always gets the positive end. Even though, like, let's say for instance we call this like side 1 and side 2, even when side 1 rotates over to here and side 2 rotates over to here, you still have the left having current go this way, and you still have the right have current going this way. Does that make sense?
Okay,
Right?
that makes so much more sense. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad.
That's great.
I'm glad
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Nice. It's a cool question. Who's saying in my chat? That's the left-hand rule, mate. No, it's the right-hand rule. ILB. Oh. In the video, it was the left-hand rule. Oh, maybe it was. Maybe they had the wrong rule. Wait, let me see. This is the last ad you're ever gonna see. Okay, whatever. Wait, I think he was saying that like here. Oh, that is hilarious. That is the left-hand rule. Oh, ew. No. Don't use the left-hand rule. Don't do it. Wow. What? No. I don't approve of this. Don't use the left-hand rule. That's weird, because now it's like B cross I is equal to F, or that's negative B cross I. It's all tensors all the way down. Yeah. Chief Tattoo Officer says the positive side is always positive, the negative side is always negative, even when the wires flip the other way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's super cool. I didn't realize about commutator. Yo, what is dude, is my hip hop radio playing the Reigns of Castamere, but like a lo-fi version of this? Dude, what? It sounds like the Reigns of Castamere from... It's called Summer Novel? No, dude, that's the Reigns of Castamere. Let's get some likes up in this bitch. Yeah, sure. Okay. That's hilarious. Da, 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 da. I played the Reigns of Castamere with my friend Alex during the Palisades fire we had here in LA. We had like nothing else to do, so we were kind of stranded. And I had my cello and he had his guitar, and I was like, "Yo, let's learn the Reigns of Castamere." It's kind of it's a pretty song. I'll go find the video for it. It's hilarious. What's up, Bon Bon?
Bon Bon, that rings a bell.
Bon Bon. One second, let me find what this was. To summon, yes, no, Saint Ras, you're so correct. Yes, we played the Reigns of Castamere because we were trying to summon rain for the LA wildfire. Yeah, the Palisades fire. I had to evacuate. Like we were close to the fire. Let me find the picture. Let me find it. It was in, must have been January 2025. But it was.
Oh, TikTok chat's not working. What did you say about the left-hand rule? I just missed it.
Oh, the left-hand rule? Oh, I was saying that in this video, this one right here, they use Fleming's left-hand rule, which I don't like. That doesn't work for F equals ILB. Yeah, if you're doing this, IL cross B, this is the right-hand rule. Yeah, this is the right-hand rule.
Yeah, TikTok chat's off. I can see
It's off
on the screen.
Oh, I haven't turned it on. That's why. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, let me turn it on.
Okay.
Sorry, let me activate that.
We were having problems yesterday as well.
Yeah. It's like I think I found my Reigns of Castamere.
Meth.
Meth.
Toot, toot, toot. Here comes the fun now.
Open wide.
Meth coffee.
On scan to 11, okay?
Your live is not eligible. Dude, what? Why do they keep getting mad at my live streams? One second, let me fix this.
Wait, what's going on now?
TikTok was saying that like my stream looks suspicious to them.
Can't even see me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Closer.
Oh, this was it. Here we go. I got it. I got the video. You can't see because I'm in the side here, but
What does it say? Karatis. X2. T. F equals blue.
yeah, this was us all being like we were stuck in my friend's like ADU in like downtown LA, and we were like just jamming out. It was a very weird time. What's DC URL? What is DC URL? He says. Okay, what's that? Let's find it.
Just give everyone the website.
Yeah, just give it to them. All right, let me see. What other questions we got?
There we go.
Chantrix got some fun ones here. There you go. Oh, not education.net. Yeah. Well, that's our website, but maybe for maybe they want to know how to like submit questions. Try that.
TikTok's still off.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. One sec.
Why are you scared of gold? Fear me.
No, it's okay. Famish, what's your question, dude? Let us know, dude. Instagram's not gonna work. Yeah, look at this. There's always like some errors. Okay, it's just TikTok's just fucking weird, apparently. Yeah, because I have it here. Look, test. I'm scared because gold does some advanced stuff. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm that advanced.
You are.
Let's see what this one is. Says, almost 2K channel points. Good job, Famished. For how many positive integers k do the lines with equations 9x plus 4y equals 600 and kx minus 4y equal 24 intersect at a point whose coordinates are positive integers? Ooh. Okay. I think I want to like try to like write this as a. Okay, dude, what is going on with this? Technology today.
Remember, children, run everything locally.
We've become dependent on the cloud gods, unfortunately. Okay, wait.
I haven't. I've got servers in my house.
I know. I have, 4y is equal to negative 9x. Wow! We got a sub goal. Yo, thanks you.
That's dope.
Let's go SIUFC. Appreciate that for the prime sub. Nice. Okay. 4y equals negative 9x plus 600. Dude, what is going on? Sorry, what? What is this Diophantine equation you guys keep talking about? I'm confused. Diophantine equation. Equates the sum of two or more unknowns with the coefficients to a constant. Let's see. I've heard this keeps getting brought up. Uh-huh.
So YouTube, whilst we love the hearts, the likes are much more useful for us because it gets us on the algorithm.
Yeah, hit those likes.
Please press the like
sensation. Hit those likes for sensation. And me as well. Dude, this is where like Wikipedia starts to like lose me. There's too much going on. Like what's the functional way that this works? If C is a multiple of D, then C equals DH. What? Fermat's last theorem is technically a Diophantine equation, though not a linear one. Diophantine equations are algebraic expressions where you look for integer numbers. Okay. For instance, the Diophantine equation 2x minus 3 has no solutions, whereas 4x plus 8 has 1. They are difficult, yet they contain many secrets. That's cool. So, but how do I use them? Oh, I didn't even realize Shantrix was asking about guitar help. Yeah, practice is the main thing. Sushi has some great tips there, but yeah, transitioning between chords is especially like building up your finger strength takes a while. So, yes, yeah, get the chord shapes correct, yeah. It's just practice. You do it enough time, you'll build up the finger strength for it.
Find a tennis ball and squeeze it.
Find a tennis ball and squeeze it.
Many,
Yeah, that's a
many
good one.
times.
Okay. I don't think I want to use these Diophantine equations because they're confusing me. I don't really know what's going on with them. Okay. Here we go. This, which is going to be y is equal to negative 9/4 x plus 150. And the other equation we have to have intersect is this, which is that 4y is equal to kx minus 24. And so y is equal to k over 4x minus 6. Yeah, the more you do it, the more your fingers are able to stretch and reach the notes. Exactly, yeah. It especially, Shantrix, if you've never played like a stringed instrument such as the cello or anything where you have to really... The piano, you don't really need like finger strength. You just like press buttons. But building that strength is the hardest thing. It takes the longest, probably.
That might be true for keyboards with the piano. Piano keys are heavy.
True, they are weighted a little bit. You're right. But you're not having to hold like tension. Like you have to hold strings down. It's actually even easier on... Well, it's harder on a guitar because you have to hold multiple strings at once. But it's easier on a guitar because you have frets, which make it so that you don't have to press down as hard. On something like a cello, you have to slam your finger to get the point to hit the fingerboard exactly at one position. Yeah. That's cool. Appreciate Sushi the advice for him. Yeah. Okay, let's see this. So if I need these to intersect, then I need these two things to equal each other, right? I think that's correct, yeah. Y equals negative 9/4 x plus 400. And then y is equal to k over 4x minus 6. I set them equal. And then maybe something nice comes out of this. Let's see. Because we need x to be an integer and y to be an integer. So... Ooh, there's some interesting things here, right? In order for y to be an integer, I believe x has to be a multiple of 4. Right? Because you need this to go away. X has to be a multiple of 4, no? And then I think actually by the same token, if you were to rewrite this as, you know, 9x is equal to 600 minus 4y, and then you divide by 9, then you get x is... So, is 600 divided by 9 anything nice? I think it might be. Let's see, 600 divisible by 9. Ooh, it's not. Because divide by 3, that's 200 over 3. Oh, that's interesting. Minus 4 over 9 times y. That tells me that I need like y to be basically equal to 3. Because you need something to get like, you need to get thirds. Saint says, I'd add the equation to eliminate y. Yeah, okay, so we get to here. So then let's group the y's, right? So we get 9 over 4 plus k over 4 times x. is equal to 156. And we want to know what solutions are there. So I'm pretty sure x has to be a multiple of 4. And I think y has to equal 3 then? Can it equal other things? I think this 200 over 3 minus 4 over 9y is going to mess stuff up, right? Because x and y both have to be integers. And the only way for this to be an integer is for this to be something over 3. We have a Desmos if you're lazy. Okay, let's just see. Okay. And then what? This shows me intersections, but I need the intersections to be integers, right? Oh, I see. You could actually just start literally just moving it around. Firstly, you 100% need to do a Euclid algorithm. What's a Euclid algorithm? It makes a gray dot if there's a lattice intersection. Oh, I see. So k equals 4 is 1, right? Because you have 48 and 42. Yeah, he says I have a Diaphant linear equation. I don't know how to use a Diophantine equation. I agree that, yeah, that is a linear Diophantine equation from what I was seeing here, right? It has an exact solution. Does it have many solutions though? Because we have k as well. So yeah. Yes, it would have infinitely many solutions, right? 69, dude, yeah.
Nice.
And 147. Okay, let's see. I want to see. I want to see if 147 works. $147 does, because you get 4 and 141. Fembox got a couple. I see, yeah. Wait, when that happens, x is equal to 4. Cool. And then y is 141. Ooh. Yeah, Fembox said the right answer. Fembox, how'd you do that? Did you do a bunch of trial and error, or how did you do this methodically? Because I get this for the x one, right? And then if I wanted to solve for y, I read the equations mod 4 first. Oh, interesting. Okay. Basically, it came down to factors of 156. Let's see if I can get something. So wait, this is 4y equals kx minus 24, right? So then x is equal to So then I have 9 times 4y plus 24 over k plus 4y is equal to 600. What's up, R? I can definitely solve some trig, yeah. Yeah, if you want to submit a screenshot of a question. Oh, which someone did put one in. S0B reevaluate the integral. Okay, okay. That looks like a... You have a double compound angle? Yeah, use that website down there. There's a submission button if you want to put it in. If you put a screenshot in, we'll go through it. Fembox, where'd you get the factors of 156 from? How to send it to me? So there's a website it's linked on the thing here. But Sensation, can you send him the link for it? The submit link on YouTube. Thank you.
For the love of God, it's right there.
I know they don't get that. I don't know why they don't get it.
See, there's this thing called reading. Yes.
They don't. Yeah. Well, this is math, not reading. What is this? 36y over k plus 9 times 24, so 216. Over k plus 4y equals 600. Yes, Maxime. I assume that's how I pronounce your name. Yes, x over 4 equals ak, where a is some multiple. I agree that x had to be a multiple of 4. From this, right? If I take my original equation here, right, and I solve for y, I get negative 9/4 x plus 150. The only way for this thing to give me an integer number is for x to be a multiple of 4. So I understood that. I was like, all right, cool. X has to be a multiple of 4. But now I'm trying to figure out like what the requirements are on y, because I think I need... Because x being a multiple of 4 means there can be a bunch of different k's that happens for. I let x over 4 equal s to make the numbers a little smaller. So when you had this then, if I say let x over 4 equal to s, then that gives me 9s plus ks is equal to 156. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could. 9 plus k times s equals 156. Okay, cool. So then you figured out, I get it. What the factors in 156 are. Okay, cool. Oh, I get now where the 156 comes from. Divide the equation by 9? Oh, I don't really want to divide it by 9, do I? What is this thing that he's sending me? One sec. Put that there. I'll do it later. I see. So then this is 1 and 156, 2 and 78, and then is there a 3 for that? Yeah, 3 and 52. 4 and 39. And then I think you're good. Oh, no. Now you can have 6. Oh, man. 6 and 26. Okay. And then you can have, what is that? 12 and 13? Man, there's so many factors here. What? Okay, alright, I see that, yeah. Okay. And that's what either S needs to be, right? Or 9 plus K needs to be, yeah? Well, oh, interesting. Okay. And then, okay. And then I think I see what happened here. And then you, yes. Yeah. Right, okay. Now, 9 plus K is one of those, and K has to be positive. So K is limited. I see, okay. Because if 9 plus K is equal to this, then S has to be equal to this. But S is X over 4. So X can only either be... So S can only either be this, this, or this. What was the original? Here you go. Here's the original question. Zero Mirage. One, 2, 3, 4, and 6 won't work for 9 plus K because they're too small. Exactly. Oh, that's super cool. You're only worried about K. S doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I agree. So these wouldn't work, right? So if K is 12... Sorry, no. This means K is equal to 3. And that means S would have to be equal to 13. But yeah, S is X over 4. 13 doesn't divide by 4. Right? So is that why K equals 3 doesn't work? What's up, Equity? Good to see you, dude. 3 does work. Oh, X is 4S. Oh, my bad. My bad. Not X over 4 is equal to S. Sorry, not S over 4 is equal to X. Uh-huh. Got it. Okay, good to see you, Art. Yeah, I see your question. If you hang around, I'll do it. I'm a little confused what it is. I see. Okay, so... Okay. Very cool. Okay, so 12 works for K. And then do I have to work out the kx minus 4y equals 24? Please Google the Euclid algorithm. All right, well, I'll check it out for you. One sec. Okay. It solves all problems. That's some strong words there, dude.
I've got a fun fact that'll mess you up.
What's up?
It will alter your very perception of reality.
What is it?
You're familiar with the game Grand Theft Auto, right?
Oh, yeah, we love Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out never.
The original company.
Naughty
The original
Dog?
company DMA
Or
designed,
Rockstar?
the people that designed Grand Theft Auto.
Yes. What about him?
What?
Rockstar.
Was a Scottish company.
Oh, that's cool. They don't even really
Grand
have
Theft
like
Auto was made by a
Grand Theft
Scottish
Auto out
company.
there. Yes, Infinex, I can help you with calculus. So wait, Femvox, Shantrix brings up a good point here where he says you have to check if the values left work for K or not. So these are possible values that work for K, but for each value of K, you get a value of X, and then you have to solve for what that Y is, right? Because it also has to satisfy Kx minus 4y equals 24. So, is that right, Shantrix? So, for instance, if... As long as is multiple 4, it should work. Okay, well, no, if... Oh, and they all work. Yeah, okay. Because if k equals 12... Sorry, no, if k equals 3, because 9 plus k is 12. Then s is equal to 13 times 4. Sorry, x is equal to 13 times 4. Which is 52. And if x is 52, that becomes negative 9 times 13 plus 150. So that's negative... I do save it. They all save. You could solve for x and y in terms of k? I guess you could. So you want to say here that, which I think I did at some point. I did it so many times. Yes, I know we don't have to input all the divisors. Yeah. But 156 is the value where both work. Yes. I think we did check conditions, right? That's how we got rid of these. And then we're just looking at these ones. Okay, so y is equal to kx. Wait, no. Don't I want y just in terms of I want y just in terms of k. Which it's all the factors of 156 greater than 9. Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna mark this one as done because it's yeah. All right, I think we've beaten it down. Right. Good job, Shantrix.
That's dope.
I just wanted to stop. Yes, R. Sir, what is this question you're asking, by the way? R, what does this even mean? You want to show whether this is, like, real or something? Are you trying to prove an identity here? Identity, R? Prove it. He says, oh, just go prove it. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm a little confused in the notation here, right? Like, yeah, that's a lot of, Zero says that's a lot of double angle formulas. Right? Is this times this? So is this just a squared? Like, what's going on here? I have a math degree and I've never seen the definition of cotangent. It says, I have a math degree, I've never seen the definition. That's a job for Sage? What is Sage? Okay. Yeah, I think he's missing some braces here. Chief Tattoo says, no, it's a legit thing. It's the opposite line segment to tangent. What kind of mag is this? Yeah. It's a computer algebra system. Okay. Okay, here. I'm going to throw this in the chat GPT because I think R, the way you sent this, you're missing brackets. Because, yeah, let's see. Okay, here we go. There we go. You guys want to see? All right. So I dumped in the screenshot. ChatGPT will like figure out like what the right thing was supposed to be. So cotangent A over 2. Yeah, I think you're missing a lot of stuff here. This is also why I tell people to send me screenshots, not just like typing things in. I suspect induction can be used here. I don't know. This is not any level of regular math. A correct one is in the comments a bit above. Wait, let me see. In the comments? What comments? What are you guys talking about in the comments? We need a screenshot. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's hard for me to look at. For me to just look at the text of this and then figure out. Because are we doing this? Is this just here? Also, why is this just chilling in the middle? And then what's this doing here? And also, is this A the same as this A? Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes me sad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Screenshot, please.
So don't bother.
Send screenshots. Yeah, just sending random text is kind of hard for me to look at. All right, let's try to do this one. Someone did send me this. I think this is a calculus question. Integrate RDT where R is a vector. Ooh, this is a parameterization, no? Yeah, you're all on different... Well, we have you on Twitch and YouTube, and sometimes TikTok was working. It's not working right now with the chat integration. It's okay. I think all A's should be thetas. Yes. So, yeah, let's see what this is. It is physics, but yeah, isn't this going to get me a vector? Right? Yeah. Yeah, isn't this just like... Can we do I live stream every day? Not every day. 3 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you want to know when we live stream, there's a calendar. Sensation, can you drop the calendar link for them in YouTube?
Yep. Hang on.
Yeah, you get a vector. Yeah. So if this is... Well, if you're integrating... Well, no, you won't get a vector. You won't get a velocity. That's if you took a derivative. This is, if you're integrating position, this is, what are you getting here if you integrate position? I don't even know what you're getting. I think so too. I think this is just the integral of t to the 3 dt in the I hat direction minus the integral of 2t over t squared plus 1 dt in the j hat direction. I mean, these aren't like the easiest integrals, but they're okay. And then this is cosine squared 3t dt in the k hat direction. What's going on, 1K? It's called absciment or abscission. Isn't that what they told me in like high school? Absciment? That's hilarious. Yeah, you know if you take the derivative of acceleration, you get jerk though, right? Alright, good to see you, R. That's cool, man. Okay, I mean, this one's easy, right? This is just t to the 4th plus c. And then this is in the I hat direction. Really? Oh, that's cool. Control theory? Is that like an engineering thing? This one is kind of okay. You say, let u equal t squared plus 1. So then du is equal to 2t dt. So then this is minus the integral of du over u. That's really nice. This is an easy one to do. Robots. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So then this is just the ln of u. So this is minus ln of u plus c, which is going to be the ln of t squared plus 1 plus c. Yep. The last is cool, he says. Yeah, is the last cool? Cosine squared of 3t. I get the feeling this is like a double angle or something. We can drop the absolute value? Okay, cool. I appreciate that, Saint. Just get rid of it. And then that's all in the j-hat direction. Okay. Integrating cosine squared. I believe this is a double angle identity. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. So cosine double angle. Let me get it. Let me pull it in. Doubling the angles. Yeah, we're back to the double angles. Yeah. So, cosine of 2 theta plus 1 all over 2 is equal to cosine squared of theta. Exactly right. So, this is the same thing as the integral, because now theta is 3t. So that's going to be cosine of 6t plus 1 all over 2. Cool. Which, that's not a bad integral, right? So that's going to be 1/6 sine of 6t plus 1/2 t. And then that's all plus c. And then that's going to be in the k-hat direction. Nice. 1 minus sine 3t squared. Yeah. 1/2 1 plus cosine 6t. Yeah. Is there a minus on there? And I lost a 1/2. Uh-oh. I did. I forgot about the 1/2 here. Oh. Wait, where do all my things go? 1 sec. Yeah, it's 12, not 6. Thank you. I forgot about the 1/2 over here. So this is 1/12. Okay. It's 12. Everyone in the chat's like, it's fucking 12.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And it's a minus sign? Wait, integral of cosine is sine. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, no minus. Yeah, no minus. I think it's okay. So I don't think it's... Yeah. I think we're good. So... We are stupid. Everything's right. I'll take it, dude. I think we did it. Nice.
That's messed up. K. Heisenberg. Next week.
Cosine 2a minus 1 over 2. Yeah, that's a cool identity. 0. I like that. That's a good identity. All these plus C's though, yeah. Let's just, I want to throw this in the chat GPT, just see what it says. I'm curious. I'd love to see. Just burn some water bottles for the poor dolphins. Salt. So t to the 4th plus 4 minus ln of t squared plus 1. And then this was the identity. So this is what we get. Oh, and interesting, they write c as a constant vector. That's cool. I actually like that. So they take the plus c that's happening right here, here, and here, and they make that just c vector. That's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Not too bad. GG, easy. Yeah, because there's 3 separate equations. There's 3 C's, yeah. The 3 C's of the apocalypse, dude. The 3 C's. Okay. Nice. Ugh.
Big yawns.
Big yawns. Let me see if we have any other submissions for questions coming in. Oh. Someone put this one in? One second, I'm trying to copy this image. Absement. Never heard of that before. We learn something every day, right? I do, for sure. It just looks like a typo of basement, though. Yeah. Yes, Equity. Where's your question, Equity? Sorry. Did I not find it? Oh, you submitted it way over here. Okay, cool. I got you, bro. I got you, Equity. My bad. Dude, why is this not copying images correctly? We're gonna do some chemistry. Oh, do you guys want real problems? Like what? Like my taxes? Alright, here we go.
What's a real problem?
What are some real problems? 500 milliliter solution of 0.5 molar magnesium chlorate is mixed with 300 milliliter solution of 0.2 molar sodium chlorate. What is the resulting Okay. So many things. First of all, I think ClO4 is a 2-. I can look that up. Oh, no, it's ClO3-. Okay. These are easy, he says. Okay, well, let's see if they are. Okay. So, you have magnesium, ClO3, and then, sorry, what's the charge on magnesium? You did these in math? That's cool. Oh, magnesium's a +2 charge. So if this thing is +2, and then this thing is -1, then they switch. So this is going to be 1, but we don't really write 1 as a coefficient. So then this is going to be ClO3-2. Do you understand that, Equity? Why this is ClO3-2? And then it's mixed with a solution of sodium chlorate. Sodium is a +1. They're saying they did this in math. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. What is the resulting concentration of the chlorate ions? Okay. So first of all, we want to figure out like how many moles we have of this, okay? And so that's going to be equal to 500 milliliters, which is 0.5 times 0.5 molar, okay? So that's 0.25 moles of MgClO3-2. But because you have 2 chlorates for every 1 magnesium chlorate, that means you have 0.5 moles of ClO3-. Does that make sense, Equity? And then this one, look at all the math. There is a lot of math here, right? The amount of moles of this is 0.2 molar times 0.3 liters. So that's equal to 0.06 moles, right? And that's 1-to-1. So that's... Oh, why do you write ClO3 in parentheses? Oh, totally. So I actually don't need to write it in parentheses here. You're totally right. I don't need to do that. I had to do it here because I have to show that there are 2 chlorates to balance out the magnesium. Magnesium has a +2 charge. Chlorate has a -1. So I need 2 of these to balance the charges between the two things. So this has this much of chlorate. Okay. So the resulting concentration is going to be these plus these. So we're going to say like total molarity or total like concentration. That's going to equal the 0.5 plus the 0.06, because that's the moles of ClO3 you have, divided by the volume. And the volume is 500 mils plus 300 mils. So that's 800 mils or 0.8 liters. Make sense, Ketos? Okay, cool. So you're going to get 0.56 over 0.8, which, where's my calculator?
Thanks for the follow, Infinity itself.
Infinity itself. Oh, thank you, Infinity. Appreciate that. A lot of false today.
At least I think that's what I said.
No, it wasn't. Okay, where's my calculator? Okay, calculator. So 0.56 divided by 0.8. So that's 0.7. Okay, cool. So this ends up being 0.7 molar. Yeah, so Maxim, what I did was whenever I wrote out my volume, I did it in liters automatically. So 500 mLs and 300 mLs is technically 800 mLs, but 800 mLs is 0.8 liters. Yeah. 0.7 molar. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. All right, good. We got that one correct. Yay. Nice. Good job.
See, allegedly, we've got 46 people in YouTube, but only 17 likes. I mean,
Only
what am I going to
17
do about
likes. More like 17 likes, but we have 46 people on YouTube. What?
it? I know, if everyone just, hit that
Sensation's so
button once,
disappointed now. You just gotta hit the like button. Yeah, smash that like button if you're watching. It helps us out. The algo loves the likes.
Yeah.
Loves the likes. Okay, here we go.
The more people we get, the more questions we get. So,
Kirito says, you are better at explaining it than my school teacher. I appreciate that. I think I'm a decent teacher. Okay.
well, it goes without saying, but yeah, you are a decent teacher.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm a decent teacher. Okay, let's see. 25 milliliters of 0.35 molar NaOH are added to 45 mils of 0.125 copper 2 sulfate. How many grams of copper 2 hydroxide will precipitate? Okay. I think we got to balance some shit first. So NaOH plus copper 2. So that means Cu has a 2 plus charge on it. I believe sulfate's a 2 minus. Sulfate is a 2 minus. Okay. So because this is SO4 2 minus, these are balanced as is. So I can just say this is copper sulfate. Copper sulfate. Cool. All right. That is going to precipitate to form copper 2 hydroxide. So that's Cu 2 plus. OH is a 1 minus. So you got to change the X. You got to change the things here. So that becomes CuOH2. Which I guess is a solid. Okay. Then what the fuck happened to the Na then? Does this also then form sodium sulfide? Is this what you get? What's Oh, it's Na2SO4. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you're so right. You're right, Fembox. Yeah. So this is double replacement, which means that these things are going to switch places. So, yeah, you get... Well, yeah, so you get the Cu bonding with the hydroxide. And then the sodium bonds with the sulfate. Why is it a solid again? Because hydroxides are insoluble unless they're paired with copper, I'm pretty sure. This is a solubility table rule. I thought we got rid of this sodium. I did too. Yeah, no, this is Na2SO4. Because SO4 is a 2-. But if you want to know, so there are solubility rules. Solubility rules are like if you mix things with things, they turn into solids. Yeah. So here, let's... I want like a nice diagram. Here we go. We got North America. Oh, it's sodium, not North America. You can't get rid of us, St. Ross. We are forever. We're the Borg. Well, if this wants to upload, there we go. Okay, here we go. So hydroxide is insoluble. Okay, so that means it doesn't dissolve. So hydroxides are gonna be solids. Sulfates are insoluble unless they're mixed with these things, but that doesn't apply here. The anti-NA jokes don't hit as hard when it's 3:30 a.m. in the EU. Saint, where in the EU are you from again? I forget. What part of the pond over there? Okay, I gotta balance this shit. So I need 2 NAs, 2 NAs. Oh, Denmark. I've never been to Denmark. That's cool. Oh, and look, this balances, right? Because 2 OHs balances with like 2 OHs. Yeah, nice.
Not really related, but Denmark is a pain in the ass in the EU4. There's a game called Europa Universalis 4.
What does that mean?
It's a tactical strategy game anyway. Denmark, at that point in history, owned Sweden and Norway, and yeah, whenever you go start a fight with Denmark, you have to fight Sweden and Norway as well, and it's a real pain.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's a video game reference. That's cool. Reminds me of like what's that game, Pandemic, where like Madagascar and it's like ports are closed. Ports closed. Kalmar Brothers. Oh, okay. Okay, so we want to know how many grams of CuOH2 is equal to this much NaOH. So I'm going to say like 25 milliliters of NaOH. So then you just have to do units conversions. This is stoichiometry, right? Because I know for 1,000 milliliters of NaOH, I have 0.35 moles of NaOH. So this factor right here comes from it being 0.35 molar. And then I have to do, for every 2 moles of NaOH, I get 1 mole of CuOH2. And then finally I have to do 1 mole CuOH2 is, I don't know. It's the mass of copper 2 hydroxide. I just don't want to add it right now. I'm just lazy. Where is it? 97.5. Cool.
97.5 Viking FM.
Yeah. Femvox says, how'd you get so good at Chem Gold? I've been teaching a lot of chemistry. Chemistry is like my second or third love. I would say physics is obviously my first. Math is my second. And I really like chem. I also really like stats. But chem is cool because chem is... It's like still a mathy science. It's, you know, like biology is the least mathy science. Amongst like not the soft sciences. So chemistry like still puts some math in it, which I think is cool. Physics is the most mathy science. Besides math, which is the mathiest of math sciences. Yeah, chem is cool. It's also, there's puzzle solving, but there is a little bit more memorization involved, which can sometimes suck for people. I very much deal with math problems, Ketos. So earlier on, we had some people asking some calculus questions here. This was kind of like a math challenge question. So yeah, if you have a math question, Ketos, we do those as well. If you use that website down there, you can submit a screenshot of your question. We'll do it. Someone here submitted some chemistry questions, so we're doing chem. But we can do math as well. Also, chem is way more... We gotta cook, Jesse. We gotta cook, Jesse. Okay, let's see what we get for numbers here. So 25 times 0.35 times 97.5 equals that. Divided by 1,000. Divided by 2. So, 0.43 grams. Yes, so Equity, you are correct that it should be 0.53 moles over 1 liter, but I had milliliters here of NaOH, so I put 1,000 milliliters of NaOH down here. In physics, they can get electrocuted or zapped with a laser, I guess. In math, we get like chalk dust inhalation. I don't know, bro. Have you seen Dividing by Zero? Scary shit, dude. The universe starts collapsing on itself. You start dividing by 0. Don't do it. No. Anyways, Equity. Why did you multiply by 1 over 2? Okay. Because that's the mole ratio. So for every 2 moles of NaOH, I have 1 mole of CuOH2. Are you able to help with A-level questions? Yeah, totally. So again, if you're watching us on YouTube, first of all, go like, subscribe, please.
My man.
But you can always go to this website, actualdiscord.com/submit, and type in like your username, choose, you know, a screenshot of a question you have, and just hit upload, and then we'll see it here on the Discord. I think some mathematicians went crazy thinking about infinity. They probably did. Ooh, there's actually a lot of web screenshots that just came in. A lot of really fun. Zero, you gave me some good ones. I appreciate that, Zero. And so did backwards F front. Okay. Okay. Yes, I will go through those. Does that make sense to you, Equity? Yes, 97.5 is the moles, is the grams of copper hydroxide. Okay, real world problems for the goat. I love these. Who submitted these questions, dude? These are really, really funny. Does 97 grams sound a little high? Not really. Copper hydroxide's pretty big. So that's the molar mass of copper 2 hydroxide, by the way. Equity. Copper 2 hydroxide is 97.5 grams per mole. And that's why, yeah, when we come over to here, that's the conversion from moles of copper 2 hydroxide to something. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 0.43 is that's the total once I go through and do it. The 97.5 came from this. Some cool questions here. Special relativity. Wow. Okay. Oh, you are so right. I didn't do the limiting reactant. Okay. Okay, yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, Equity. Yeah, you have to go through and then do this again with this. And then just see which one's bigger. But, yeah, sorry, I just read the first part of the question. Yes, you would need to do all of this for this as your starting amount. So then this would change and this would change. Everything would change. But try doing it. Let me do a couple more of the math questions that just came in. Then if I have time, I'll run back and do these. Nice. The rest of your chem stuff. Wow, thank you for the follow. Don't bean meme. That's fun. That's a fun name. Okay. This guy take the MCAT? I've never taken the MCAT. I can help you with an MCAT physics question though, for sure, or chem question. Yeah, you're welcome, Equity. Okay, just to see like what people have sent me so far. What's up?
Some of these people probably are genuinely intelligent, but when somebody writes the phrase, "This guy take MCAT," it just makes me think of like a fucking ogre.
This guy take MCAT. Yeah.
You know what? No. We hit hard with hammer.
No, no. Okay, you know what's funny? I got like an email from, it's called the CAE, Center for Accessible Education, which at UCLA is people who need accommodations to take their exams, which we talked about in the last stream. Has good intentions, but it's getting abused. Like, I know students are claiming they have disabilities just to get more time on their exams. But I got an email from someone at that center, and literally, it's not even like English. And I'm starting to question myself, being like, wait a minute, is the Center for Students Needing Accommodations being run by students who need accommodations? Like, I was like, oh no.
That wouldn't surprise me. I hear these arguments all the time. It's like, no, but you can't have people playing disabled people on TV if they're not disabled themselves. It's like,
yeah, right? I'm like,
go find someone in a wheelchair that's a good actor. Go on.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think we need disabled people running the disabled people, like, thing. Like, it's a big scam. It's all a scam. So many academics be making shit wordy and complex. Yes, I agree, but I don't know. Some sense of, like, we still use words is nice. Okay, so here. I have two questions that came in. Someone asked me about relativistic E&M, which I'm not sure I'll be able to do, but let's see. Yeah, this is different frames and things. Oh man, who asked this question? Are you in my chat right now? Relativistic E&M is starting. This is almost like field theory shit at some point.
You find the source.
What, the source of this?
With that image, can you find the source quickly?
Oh, could I reverse image search it? It looks like someone just took it out of a textbook. But you're right. Could I put it in and like just see like what it is? Above our pay grade? Yeah. I mean, it's a cool question, but I don't know about relativistic E&M happening on this stream. Oh wait, this isn't this question. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah. Dude, he's doing it this year, dude. He's doing like special relativity things. Sorry, let me go. I'm gonna find where this was again, sorry. Yeah. This is this is above my skills too, honestly. You're okay. Yeah, this is Lorentz transforms for fields. Okay. But like, how do you get that? I don't know what... I was trying to reverse image search because I wanted to see what textbook this came out of, maybe. Can't find it.
Someone just taking a screenshot of a YouTube video.
But anyways... I know what these are. Yeah, this becomes like the Lorentz transforms. For E and B. I don't know where it comes from. It's like the people who study Egyptology. All the degree is useful is for teaching Egyptology to more people. It's just one big pyramid scheme. I mean, special relativity is cool. There are some applications to it, especially with, you know, astrophysics type stuff when things are moving at the speed of light. But yeah, asking me on this question to derive the Lorentz transforms, I don't think that's gonna happen. But it is cool. Oh, and here it tells you to like, it tells you to go to like some page in the book. So I wonder if they just want you to just look these up and just write them down. I don't know how to derive them, but if you want them, they're here. These are the transforms.
Basically, just fuck it. Just upload entire text to the Discord server. We don't care.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, whatever. That's cool. Let me try to see this one. Someone did ask this one. They sent a screenshot for this. I think this was Zero Mirage. Said explain why for n is a natural number. I want to say this is -1 to the r, f of r is equal to the sum from r equals 1 to... Okay, so from r equals 1 to 2n is equal to the sum from r equals 1 to regular n of f of 2r minus f of 2r minus 1. I think this is because this is telescoping. Okay, let me see. Okay. Sum from r equals 1 to 2n of -1 to the r f of r is equal to the sum from r is equal to 1 to n. It's alternating, yeah, for sure. F of 2r minus f of 2r minus 1. Interesting. It's an A-level further maths past paper. It took me like half an hour. It's awful. Oh no, I'm sorry, Zero. Okay. Let's try to understand why this is. It says 2r is even, 2r minus 1 is odd for all z. Wait, and then this is for all n. Okay. So I always like to just like write out a couple of the terms so I can just kind of see what happens. Right? So I'm going to get negative f of 1, right? Then I'm going to get plus f of 2 minus f of 3 because this is alternating, right? And so forth. All the way to -1 to the 2n is the same thing as, because that's an even number, so that's just going to be +1. So I'm going to get this all the way to f of 2n, right? You can split the sum into odd and even functions. Oh, okay. Very cool. So for this one, you would get f of 2 minus f of 1. Very cool. And then you get plus f of 4 minus f of 3. Okay, do you see something cool here? This is actually really cool. Right, and this is plus f of 4. So this one, here, let me highlight them, right? Yeah. This one shows up here, right? And then you also have this one, plus f of 2. And then here you have the minus f of 1, minus f of 3. Here's minus f of 1, minus f of 3. Sorry. And eventually, it goes up to f of 2n, and then it's minus f of 2n minus 1. Yeah, okay, cool. And that matches with that one. And this would be the term beforehand, right? Because this would be minus f of 2n minus 1. Okay. And the odd function is always subtraction, so there's subsequences. Yeah, okay, cool. So I guess that's the explanation why. Right? You can say that this alternating series can be broken into 2 subseries. The trick only works for finite sequences, also because infinite sequences can have a different conversions. Oh, interesting. Yes. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Okay, here's another little fun one. Said r is equal to 1 to 2n, and we say r negative 1 to the r plus 2r squared. And I want to show that it's equal to this. Okay. Wait. R to 2n. Interesting. Well, maybe I try expanding this. I don't know. So I get r times negative 1 to the 2r. Well, that's just going to be 1. And then I say, you substitute from a. Oh. Oh, that's smart. Well, is it smart? Wait. You're saying from this, I can get this? Standard summation formula are like the sum of the first n numbers, the sum of the first n squares. Wait, this seems kind of silly. Oh, hence evaluate. Oh, okay. Oh, they don't do parts which don't rely on the previous ones. Okay. What I'm curious here is, this was like negative 1 to the r, right, times f of r. But I have negative 1 to the r inside like some other shit happening, so I feel like I gotta expand it out first. Because then this is plus negative 1 plus 2 times negative 1 to the r times 2r plus 2r squared. That's what happens if I just FOIL this out. And so now I have the summation r equals 1 to 2n of just r plus, if I multiply this through, that's going to be negative 1 to the r times 4r squared. Oh, wow, look at this. Plus 4r to the third. Is that okay so far? The first n numbers is 0.5 n times n plus 1. Oh, okay. Correct. It is. So I think I need to rewrite this in terms of n. What did it say? Standard summation formula? Okay, let's see what the standard summation formula are. Standard summation formulae. Do you get a chart of these on your test, by the way? I think you can use the one for r cubed. Yes. No, I agree that, yeah. So here, I'm getting these. Well, okay, this is terrible. Sorry, you can split that into 3 sums? Yeah, so I have, okay. So I see, you want to do this. Sum from r equals 1 to 2n of r plus the sum from r equals 1 to 2n of -1 to the r 4r squared. I agree this is going to be our -1 to the r f of r, and then plus the sum from r equals 1 to 2n of 4r cubed. And then what are the standard ones? Oh, here they are. I got it. One sec. This is cool. Yeah, these are the standard ones. So the summation of just r is going to be 1/2 n plus 1. So this right here is going to get me 1/2, and then that's going to be 2n, and then that's going to be 2n plus 1. Because we're not going to just to n, we're going to 2n. Yeah, exactly. And then for this one, this is going to be 4 times a 4th. That's going to cancel. And then that's going to be 4n squared 2n plus 1 squared. Ugh, okay. These cancels. And now we're left with this one, which we did solve from part A, was equal to that. Okay. So f of r is equal to this. Man, this is kind of a bitch. It just takes a while. This is like part of your exams, your A-levels? How long are your A-levels? I don't know if I'd make it, dude.
2 years.
2 years, okay. But how long is the exam? That's kind of what I'm curious about.
Maths.
Yeah, this is further maths, I think.
It's divided, so it's an hour and a half for each paper on average, and there's usually about 12 papers.
That seems like a lot of time. F of 2r. Okay, and then we're going to say minus. Wait, I don't know why I put a 4 there. Sorry. This is
4.
8r squared. You do 4 75 mark papers. Okay. Eight R. Wait, I'm like really messing up. Sorry, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Fembok says, even for even terms, the sum of alternating squares is the same as the sum of the linear terms. So, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the same as -1 plus 4 minus 9 plus 16 minus 25. I've never seen that. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah. If you do twice as many terms, all right. Okay. No, wait. No, sorry. I'm messing up. F of 2r. So that is 4 times 2r squared. And then it's minus the sum f of 2r minus 1. So that's 4 times 2 minus 1. Wait, 2r minus 1 squared. Okay. So then this is 16. R equals 1 to n. R squared. Minus... Oh, bro. But then... Oh, brother. But then I gotta break this one up too? Oh my god, dude. No. Why? Oh my god. Okay. And then minus is plus. Wait, this is minus then, sorry. It's 6 marks for that part B. It just took me forever. Yeah, this is a lot, dude. Okay. But then these all have things as well. So R squared, this becomes 16 over 6. And then that's n plus 1, 2m plus 1. Oh, these are going to cancel. Nice. What's up, Gold Rush? So this is going to go away. This is going to go away. So now you're just left with minus 4, sum of r equals 1 to n. That's just n, right? Or is that not? They just keep adding ones all the time, right? So this is negative 4n. So this is minus 4n. And then this is plus 16. Which is going to be 8. We say n plus 1. Okay. So, I have n, 2n plus 1, minus 4n, plus 8n, n plus 1. Plus 4n squared, 2n plus 1 squared. Does that look anything like n, 2n plus 1, 8n squared plus 4n plus 5? Oh, man. I mean, I guess I could FOIL this out and then see if it matches this. Yeah, it looks good, Dr. Gold. Just factor the hell out of it. Yeah, dude, what? But, dude, how? This is nuts. How am I gonna get to this? First combine the middle terms. What middle terms?
Gold Rush said hi. Hi, Gold Rush.
N 2n plus 1 is a... Well, this is just n plus 1. Right? Unless I messed that up. Or you want to... I can factor this one and this one, maybe. Alright, here we go, Fembox. Okay, minus 4n plus 8n m plus 1. Oh, okay. That equals minus 4n plus 8n squared plus 8n. Oh, very cool. So that's 8n squared plus 4n, which if yes, you pull out the 4, that's 4n 2n plus 1. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's cool, Fembox. I like that. So this is this. So now I have n 2m plus 1. I didn't realize that. That's really cool, Fembox, that it works out like that. Plus 4n 2m plus 1 plus 4n squared 2m plus 1 squared. So I can combine these. 5n 2n plus 1 plus 4n squared 2m plus 1. Oh, I'm starting to see it. So this is 2n plus 1, 5 plus 4n squared, 2n plus 1. Or did I already mess something up? Wait, sorry, this is 5n. I lost an N. Oh no. Oh no.
Just figured out I've just figured out what I'll do if I win the lottery.
What are you gonna do if you win the lottery? Tell us, Sensation. Are you gonna find my missing
I'll
factor
buy a
event?
supermarket.
Okay, buy a supermarket. Okay.
Buy an entire supermarket, empty the entire contents from the aisles of I can't believe it's not butter. Refill the tubs with actual butter and put the
What about the people that are like allergic to butter, dude?
Then,
Oh my god. Alright, he says just factor another N out and you're good. Oh, I can factor an N out. There is an N everywhere. Yes, okay, so N 2n plus 1. Now this is 5 plus 4n 2n plus 1. Oh, very cool. I see it. n, 2n plus 1, 5 plus 4n plus 8n squared. Holy shit, I think that's it. Yes, 8n squared plus 4n plus 5? It is. Whoa, we did it, dude. What? Oh my god. Thank you, Femvox, for showing me that. I would not have gotten this thing. I was giving up here. I was losing hope. I was like, there's no way this turns into this. There's no way. Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it that question because I lost brain cells. To do this one from 14 to 50, I think you just do the sum from 1 to 14 and then 1 to 50 and then you subtract the 2, right? Is this a summation from r equals 1 to 50 minus the summation of r equals 1 to 13? So I think it's this evaluated at for n is equal to 50 and then minus n is equal to 13. I think that's how you get it from 14 to 50. Oh my god, 0. It was such a long one. Okay. Nice. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Thank you for that question. That was fun. Interesting. Equity, are you still around? I'll do your last chem question. If Equity's around, I'll do his last chem question just to close it out. If he's not, I understand because it's almost 10 o'clock his time. This is crazy. N equals 25, n equals 6, he says. Oh, I see. Sorry, because this is to the 2n case. When do I normally stream? There's a calendar. Sensational, post it. I really need to just turn Nightbot back on for the YouTube. It was moderating too much. That's why I got upset at it. But yeah, here's our live streaming schedule if you want to see where it is. Yeah. So we usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And these are the times. So we're a little bit over time now, but I'm okay with that. Tomorrow, Zach is having a stream at 9:30 in the morning. If you want to go learn some math stuff with him. And yeah, that's our full website. Exactly. Yeah, thanks, Sensation. And that's how you submit questions. Sensation's just like bam, bam, bam. Links, links, links. Okay.
I'm half blind and I can fucking see it. What's your problem?
People just want things handed to them, dude. That's just all they want. That's okay. Okay, cool.
Fucking hand them things in a minute and fucking coffee enema.
Coffee enemas. You're welcome, Zach. Okay, cool. All right, let's close the stream out. Thank you, everyone, for coming to Office Hours Actual Education. Smash that like button. Yeah, you're right, Femvox. Smash that like button. See, he says smash the like button. You should smash the like button. Appreciate that. Our next stream will be next week, Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. So come on by if you got math science questions. We might start streaming over the weekends. I'll see. Depends on how much time I got. But yes, I got some problems that are from a set of problems my teacher shares with people who are math inclined. Can I share it? Yeah, if you're in our Discord, so join our Discord. Our Discord is like the easiest way for you to submit questions. I think I will start opening a channel for like a forums type thing that people can post. Otherwise, Sebas, if you find us on Discord, are you part of our Discord, Sebas? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the UCLA is, the UCLA is UCLAing. I got 4 more days. 4 more lectures. But if you join our Discord here, https, I got it. It's discord.gg/actual.edu. So if you join our Discord there, or discord.actual.education, that one works as well, Sensation, yeah. But if you join our Discord, you can DM me the question, or you can post it in our office hours channel. Also, if you're in there, I can then show you where all our other awesome friends are that stream math and science, and they have their own Discords where people post questions for things. Like I think the Elements has one. One second, let me find it. Yeah, so here's the Elements. This is Penn Center's Discord, and he has, I want to say he has a channel somewhere. Didn't he used to have homework channels? Oh, here you go, Math Forum. So these are like, this is like a forum type thing where you can like post questions, and there's some really smart math inclined people here that are, some of them are in my stream right now. They'll go through and like help you out. Or then Zach, E2iPie, also has a, I want to say, does he not have a thread? No, he doesn't have a forum. Okay, I think he has a private one that he uses to manage his stream, but Penn Center definitely has one, and I'll open one. That's a smart thing. I will tomorrow. My computer's being fixed, and I only use Discord on it, so I don't use it too much. Okay. Well, yeah. Discord's the best community thing we have for organizing people right now. Until, I don't know, it gets bought out and, like, sunk. Which is in the process right now, I guess.
I thought it had been bought.
It has been bought. It's slowly being sunk. Now they're doing, like fucking, I don't know, like, what is it called? Like, quests? You can use quests and things now? I'm like, oh, I don't know.
People complaining about ads, but it's like, well, stop using stuff on your mobile phone then. Problem solved.
Yeah. Also, it's free. Yeah, like I understand. Like eventually, you become the product. Okay. Let's go raid somebody. History of Math. This is cool. You guys want to go check out the Tutor Wizard? I haven't heard of this person. He only has one person in his stream. Aw, we should go say hi to him.
I know who that is.
Is he a cool person? I feel like he's cool.
He's Canadian.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go say hi to him. Honestly, I'd rather... Yeah, let's go back to IRC, dude. Yeah, let's go back to IRC, ICQ. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you guys on Monday. Peace.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.